Hello, you're watching Telecom TV. I'm Guy Daniels, Director of Content. Not all of our invited speakers were able to make it in person to the Great Telco Debate, but they still wanted to take part. So joining me now as an expert witness for the debate on Softwarisation and the public cloud is Beth Cohen, SDN Product Strategies at Verizon. Hello Beth, very good to see you again. Now, what does the public cloud mean to CSPs? Is it changing their whole approach to business and technology? And what would you say would make a successful cloud strategy for them?
Well, that's a big mouthful, but I would say it's a combination. So I don't think it's changing our strategy radically. Obviously, we build cloud, we build infrastructure to support our services. That's been going on for a long time. We have cloud that's private that we've built. However, we are actively looking at public cloud and to see if there is reason to move to public cloud, or at least part of our services to public cloud. Obviously the biggest components would be cost, total cost of ownership and greater flexibility, elasticity to help with load balancing over time, during peak, to carry peak loads. Those are some of the things that we think about when we are considering, a public cloud strategy. Do I think that the public cloud is going to take over everything? The answer is no. However, it makes good sense to at least take over part, or at least some of the services that we provide today, or rather, some of the infrastructure that we provide today.
Isn't the first step for many telcos the need to continue disaggregation and transform into a software-based operator? Is this a more pressing concern than trying to capitalize and utilize the public cloud potential?
I would say yes. Public cloud is just one aspect of it, of course, because we've been cloudifying our services for a long time. When we built our 5G network, it is completely on the cloud. So we've been moving away for the last 5 or 6 years from a hardware-based solution, and it's really sort of disaggregated, cloudified. The applications are cloudified. But there are things holding us back. One of them is the network services, are not cloud native for the most part. Some of them are, but many of the hardcore routing and those and the RAN pieces are not cloud native as of yet. So I would say it's more of a process, and the public cloud is just one aspect of that process for cloudifying our infrastructure.
Is there a place for a telco to be a software-driven company and yet not fully embrace the possibilities and potential of the public cloud?
Yes. I would say that is the primary strategy of many of the telcos, which is to focus on the softwarization and cloudification and cloud native development of applications. And, but that's our primary focus, the public cloud moving, what data center, what company we're doing business with to provide those services. That's really sort of a secondary question. The real question is, how do we disaggregate the hardware and the software? How do we cloudify and create cloud native applications? How do we work with our vendors to create cloud native applications? How do we develop the infrastructure that can support the elastic workloads and the new technology to support our 5G networks and our demand for network as a service? All of those components are incorporated into our strategy, and using the public cloud is just one small piece.
Well, Beth, thanks very much for joining us and for taking part in the Great Telco Debate this year. And you can watch all of our virtual expert witnesses along with full recordings of each of the sessions from the Great Telco Debate right here on Telecom TV. For now though, thanks for watching and goodbye.